Hello, grade 2. So hope you guys are doing well and fine. And this will be our first video to study online. Okay, so before we go into our new lesson, I want to review our old lesson, okay? So our old lesson was some materials can dissolve. And I'm pretty sure you guys still remember it, right? Okay, so, well, here's some quick review so we can remember it better. Okay, so, salt. Salt can dissolve in water. So, here's a picture of a cup of water. You pour some salt in there, stir it, and it will dissolve in water. See, there's no salt in there because it dissolves. Sand. Sand cannot dissolve in water. So you pour sand in a cup of water, it will not dissolve. It will be there. Okay, next is candies. So candies will dissolve in water slowly. So if you put a piece of candy inside a cup of water, it will dissolve, but very slow. Very, very slow. So you can see the candy is dissolving slowly. Okay, so yes, some materials will dissolve, others will not, and some will dissolve, but so slow. Okay? So, our new lesson, yes, our new lesson is about light and dark, and it's in the science book, unit 4.1 and 4.2, page 38 to 41. Okay? So, what is light and dark? Think about it for a few seconds. Okay, so light, as you are watching this video, you are able to see this video because of light. The light from the ceiling, the roof. It helps us to see. Okay, that's what light is. And dark, what is dark? Yes, dark is the opposite of light. Dark is you cannot see. For example, nighttime. Once nighttime comes, it is dark. Yes, it is very dark in the nighttime. So, if you are in the dark, like nighttime, and you want to see better, you will need light. Okay, light will help you see in the dark. All right, and light. There are some sources of light, like the sun. The sun is a source of light. A torch is a source of light. Fire is a source of light, and many more. Okay, so before we begin this lesson, I would like to review some vocabulary. Okay? So you have light. This is a picture of a car, and you can see the light. Okay, so I want you guys to repeat the word with me. Okay, so light, light, light. And if you can repeat it, okay, good job. Next is moon, okay? Moon, moon, moon. If you can repeat that also. Okay, good job. And then sun, 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 sun. And if you can repeat that. Okay. Next is reflect. As you can see, the torch it's on is pointing towards the mirror, and the light reflects, so the light bounce off. Water can also reflect light. Along with a mirror, water can reflect light too. It will bounce the light somewhere else. Okay, so let's say that word. So reflect, reflect, reflect. And if you can say the word. Okay. Okay, next is dark. Okay, so dark, dark, dark. And then you can say the word. Okay, good job. As you can see, this box is bright, right? It has light, and this box is very dark, as you can see. Okay, so next is torch. You can see the picture of a torch, right? We use it all the time in the nighttime. So let's repeat the word after me. Torch, torch, torch. Okay. Okay, and the last one is source. Okay, so source is the starting point, where it comes from. So in this lesson here, it will be light, right? So where does the light come from? Where does the light come from? So wherever the light comes from, that is a source of light. So in your room, if you have a light bulb, that light bulb is a source of light because light comes from the light bulb. Okay, so just a few sources of light. Example, the sun is definitely a source of light. A torch, a light bulb, you know, a lamp, a car lamp, and stuff like that. Many more objects. Okay, so before we end this lesson, I would like to give you a task. Just wait 1 second. So we will call this task 1. Okay, so task 1, you will list, so write down light sources. Okay, so just give me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now in your science notebook, you can copy that down, write down light sources. So copy down in your science notebook and just think of 5 objects or stuff that produces light, so that gives light. So once you're done, just write the answer in your science notebook and then post it to our group and I will check it there. Okay guys, so see you in the next episode. Hello students, and we meet again in video 2, episode 2, clip 2. Okay, and did you guys do the last lesson that I gave you, which we called task 1? Okay, even if you still did not do it, you can do it now. Okay? Or whenever you have the time to. Okay, so remember this lesson is about light and dark. So real quick touch up, light is what helps us see. Light is bright, like this video right now, this room is bright because it has light. Right, if we shut the light off, it is dark. Okay, so task 2. Okay, so this is some work for you, so you can keep studying during the school shutdown of this coronavirus pandemic. Okay, so if there's more work, we can always study wherever, right? Okay, so task 2 is page 21 and 22 in your activity book. So it will look like this, page 21. Okay, so page 21, color in the light source and label the picture. So as you can see, that's the picture. So whatever is the light source, you can color it in. Okay, so whatever that gives light, please color it in. And then after, you will use these words, these vocabulary, to label the pictures. So for example, you see that line and you see that picture. So what is that a picture of? Is that a flame? Is that a lamp? Is that a moon? Or is that a torch? So whatever it is, just write the answer right there. And you can post it to the group once you are finished. Then next one is page 22. Describe the pictures with the sentences. Okay, so here we go. Page 22. Okay, these are the pictures, and just take a look at the picture, right? She's staring into a box, right? She's looking into a box. So now, here are the sentences. You have 3 of them along with 3 pictures. So just read the instructions carefully, and whatever she is doing in that picture, you put that sentence. Okay, so as always, if you have any questions, troubles about our lesson, please ask in the group and I will help you. Okay, so please do the task, and that is it for this video, and we will see you really soon. Okay, bye-bye. Hello students of grade 2, and we meet for our final video. So we meet for our last lesson. Okay, so in this lesson, we will review what we have learned. Okay, so did you guys learn anything in this video? Okay, in these past videos, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's just touch up on it. Let's just review. Okay, so this whole lesson was about light and dark. Okay, so remember, light is what helps us to see, right? Light is bright, okay? Like a light bulb, or the room that you're in right now is most likely bright because of your window is open, or your door is open, or the light bulb, right? So the light comes into your room and helps you to see. Okay, and dark is the opposite of light. Okay, so when it's dark, that means there is no light. And in the dark, like nighttime, you will need light to help you see. Okay, and then again, some stuff on this earth are light sources, okay, which means it gives light, it produces light. Okay, like the sun is a major light source. A torch, okay, a candle, because once you light a candle, it produces light and it helps us to see. Okay, so that's what a light source is. Okay, so that is about it on light and dark. So in the daytime, there is a lot of light, and in the nighttime, there is basically no light because it is dark, and we use stuff to help us see, right? Okay, like turning on a light bulb in the dark. Okay, so before we end our video, I have one more task for you to do, which is our homework. Okay, so our homework will be on page 23, challenge book. Okay, so The homework is about, is it a light source? So, page 23, your homework will look like that. So, in your homework, just read everything there is on here. Okay, read it and understand. And if you don't understand, ask. Okay, so object. Okay, so what type of object is it? For example, is a torch, you write torch, right? And then your friend's name. Oh yeah, so before I begin this, you can use a friend or a family member or whoever that is around you. You will ask your friend or family member if the torch is a light source or not. So if your family member or friend says it is, say for example, my friend's name is Davi, right? Then you write Davi, and then you ask Davi, okay, Davi, is the torch a light source? And if she answer yes, you put yes. If she answer no, you put no. And if she answer yes, why? Why is it a light source? So when Davi tell you why it is a light source, you write the answer. Oh, if she say no, ask her why. Okay, so you will need people to help you in this lesson. It can be anybody. Okay, so if you have any questions about the homework, please ask in our group and I will help you there. Okay? And that is it for this lesson of light and dark. And remember, you can study anywhere. Okay, so always study, guys. It's very good for your brain and very good for your future. Okay, so bye-bye.